Okay, so today's guest literally told me, you brainwashed me, which is honestly the best feedback I have ever had. But what she meant was she stopped judging herself and everything started moving forward. Welcome to Beauty Pro After Hours, real talk for beauty pros who want to level up. I'm Eva, founder of In-DERM Skin Clinic and In-DERM Academy. Today, I'm with Ieva from the first round of my mentorship, and this episode is not a perfect success story. It's a real messy middle, doubt, resilience, and then the shift. Hi, Eva.
Hi, thanks for
Tell
having
us
me.
who you... Oh, thank you so much for joining. Tell us who you are, but not your job title, you.
My name is Ieva and I'm from Lithuania. I moved to England 13 years ago
So why did you leave Lithuania?
because I was finishing my studies and I was looking for better opportunities to make more money. And my mom was here, so I was coming to my mom.
And so how did you end up doing nails? Did you do nails back in Lithuania or just when you moved here to UK?
No, actually, that was around when I was 20 years old when I came here and I was looking for a profession I could truly love. So that's when I started going to nail courses. And yeah, that's when I never stopped.
You never stopped, yes. So what do you love about it?
I think I love the creative part of it. Like I am quite crafty, so this job is perfect for me. You always do different designs, different shapes, working with women.
So before we started our mentorship, where would you say you were mentally?
Mentally, I was quite negative, I would say. I was doubting myself a lot. Yeah, there was a lot of ego talking inside of me. Yeah,
What would you say the ego was saying the most?
that I'm not good enough. Who am I
What were you
to...
what were you scared people would see?
that I'm not good enough. I don't know, people would judge me because I know how social media can be.
Yeah. Well, how did you feel about showing up online on social media? Because it seems like now, if you have a business, you have to be out there on social media.
Yeah, of course, it's quite uncomfortable in the beginning. You overthink too much, but then the more you try, the easier it gets.
Yeah. So you said you were judging yourself so much. So tell me what this looked like in your day-to-day life.
Just thinking that, oh, I should do this, but I'm not doing anything, and then still keep not doing anything, and then judging myself even more for not doing it, or thinking that I'm not good enough and I should learn more.
So
Yeah,
pretty much it was the cycle, like a loop, which like a hamster in
yeah,
the wheel, isn't it?
yeah,
Kind of you wanted to get out, but you just didn't see the way out.
yeah.
Yeah, that's so common. And you know, when we spoke before, during our last call, you said something so real that repetition out your logical brain. Do you remember that?
Repetition
Because
is what?
repetition annoyed your logical brain.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Because it seems like so boring. Like, why I need to keep repeating same information like I know it? But it's actually
Yeah,
the key, like in everything, not even your course, but even like when I'm going through some online nail courses, like it's the repetition that makes you better because you just forget those things, even though you think you're not. But every time you listen it,
absolutely.
it's just like, oh wow, I didn't hear this before.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the logical brain saying, like, oh my God, you should just leave it. You know this. Why you should
Yeah.
repeat it. But so what did your logical brain want instead of the repetition? What was coming to your head?
Just do something different, something more exciting that raises my dopamine.
You wanted the high life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's normal. That's normal. This is usually when you start working with your mind and with your logic, when you start recognizing what's your logic, what's your ego, and what's your emotional. So, what were you resisting the most? You know, when you were wanting new information, new things. So, what were you resisting the most in
From
this
the
repetition?
course, just like listening for the same lessons over and over again. And in the beginning as well, like writing things down, it always seemed like even when I met you first, I said, I don't know how you do that, like writing things down. It's just such a hassle. Why would I need to write everything down? It's all in my head. And then you
Yeah.
realize that actually it's helping.
Yeah, and why should I take a pen into my hand and then keep writing things?
So
You know,
silly.
exactly, because I've done the school before already, isn't it? And
Yeah.
why should I do that? Yeah. Absolutely. So looking back, do you think that resistance to this repetition, to this beginning of the course, was actually your old identity trying to stay safe?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because
Mm.
I would never try to repeat things. Like, I don't know, I would never even watch same movie again. Like, it's just like, it's not something I would usually do. So it was
Yeah, yeah,
uncomfortable to start doing it.
yeah. It was, absolutely. And what actually helped you move?
You?
No,
You mean with repetition? I just had to do it.
yeah. So you mean the brainwashing thing?
Yeah. Yeah, that definitely helped.
So what does the brainwashing mean in your words?
I think it's just like you keep repeating the same things, and like I would be resisting, and you would just keep telling me, no, it's not like this. You should, it's fine. Like, don't worry. And just keep listening, your support all the time. You're just like, okay, yeah, it takes for me a bit of time to accept the information you're telling me.
Yeah, exactly. So you kind of accepting the information, but you didn't really need more information to become more confident, isn't it? You just needed
Yeah,
to keep hearing the same truth until it became your thought, until you started believing in it and accepting it, isn't it?
I just needed to have a mentor that is telling me things and holding me by the hand and, pushing me.
Yeah. So when did you start, if you can remember, when did you start? Because it was 3 months, wasn't it? When did you start feeling differently internally, when you started feeling the shift? And what changed
Probably,
first, maybe?
probably maybe first month because already we were having 4 calls by that time and we were messaging each other. Then you were giving some homework. Yeah, I think first month.
Yeah. Homework, that's another word. Probably lots of people will be switching off now. The recording homework. Oh my God,
Yeah,
what are you talking about? I've done it already, isn't it?
it wasn't
Yeah.
a lot of homework.
But it was challenging your beliefs more than anything, isn't it?
I had to step out of my comfort zone.
Yes, exactly, because change and growth happens only outside of our comfort zones,
Yeah,
isn't it? So yeah, so now the question is like, what came first, confidence or action?
action.
Yes, exactly. It's always doing the first step and then the second one follows. And actually, when we repeat the step 1 time, 2 times, 10 times, 20 times, then we get confident, isn't it?
And I don't think you ever get like full confidence, you just have to do it and you just get used to it.
Yeah. And also, if you become confident in one part, in one skill, then you will want to get another skill. You will want
Yeah.
to learn another skill. So then you will go through the process again. And then you will face the same, your habits, your thought patterns, your old identity will try to actually pull you back.
Yeah.
So now let's talk receipts. So remember how you were afraid of posting on social media. Now you are going for it, isn't it? So what made you do it anyway? And did you feel ready when you did it?
No, I was not ready. Even now, I'm still not ready. I don't know. It's just like, it just happened. I was forced to do it and I've done it. And now I just do it all the time. I still
Yeah.
doubt myself sometimes, but then I think, whatever, just post it. Like, who cares?
Exactly, because this is like what we overthink so much. And now when you talk about it, it's so different from the first time when we started. You just didn't even want to hear about posting, isn't it? You would find
Mm-hmm.
all the excuses not to post. And these are excusing like protecting your old identity. You're like,
Yeah.
no, no, why should I do it? This doesn't make sense. But you know what? You do it. And because you do the great job as well, which we're going to talk about in a second. And you started calling yourself at some point a nail educator. That was, I think, a really, really good thing. So, what did that unlock in you when you finally started talking about yourself that I'm a nail educator?
Well, now that I'm talking that I am an educator, I feel like I have to do something about it. I have to really like take some action and do something to get
That's
closer to
interesting, isn't it?
becoming that.
Yeah, because your new identity started believing in this, isn't it? We
Yeah.
worked on a self-image as well at some point. This is how your self-image changes. Your self-image is changing. So now your old image has to back off, and then you can do whatever you wanted to do. So tell us, what are you building right now?
I am trying to build my online nail course. I think I'm still starting to do it, but yeah, I hope
Hmm.
it's gonna be finished by the end of this year, maybe even quicker, who knows?
Yeah, because this was the reason why we kind of working together, isn't it? To
Yeah.
get you started on that, which actually you've done quite lot up to now, and you've got lots of content as well. So tell us about your nail extension technique because it's pretty unusual.
Well, there are a few techniques. There is a encapsulated French, which is probably most complicated technique, and just basic extensions, infills as well, which is arched modeling, not just a simple salon nails, which you see in any typical nail salon. So it's
Hmm.
nails that should last longer and they're much stronger, hard to break, and they just look so much more elegant as well.
So who is this for, would you say, this
I
technique?
think this is for anyone, for any client who wants to have it, and for any nail technician who wants to learn it. It just requires some additional skills. It's a bit more complicated, you know.
And what results does it create in comparison to, let's say, normal French?
Well, this is built-in design, so you need to build it in rather than paint it on the top, which also takes a bit more time, but also it's more unique. It looks more interesting. It looks like D inside, you know, it's like really like sparkly. It's almost like some people call it aquarium nails, some people call it fantasy nails because it's built inside. And clients always love it.
Yeah, they
It
look
looks very
absolutely
unique. It
amazing.
looks like a jewelry on your fingertips.
They look very expensive.
Yeah, and not many people know how to do it. So I think if you know how to do it as a nail technician, that makes you stand out.
Yeah, I agree. No, you do beautiful nails. So tell me, why do you want to teach it now, not just do it?
Because I had already like 12 years of experience, and I'm noticing that there are a lot of nail artists who is struggling, and especially here in England, people don't have such a wide access to nail courses like I have, because I can speak Russian and Lithuanian, so I can learn from world champions, you know. So I feel like the things that I know would really benefit people that work in UK. I would basically just translate all those nail secrets for them.
Very good. We've got the inside person.
Yeah.
This is the moment someone stops being only technician and starts becoming a nail educator, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the whole identity shift. This is what you've done, which is amazing. So now, two questions and one tip. What belief did you drop during this process, during our 3 months together?
That I'm not good enough.
I love it.
I think I am good enough.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are good enough. Absolutely. And I love hearing it. This is like music to my ears. And what one standard or boundary you have now that changed everything?
Standard? I don't know what standard I have. I don't know. Just have high standards. I don't know what standards.
High standards. Sugar has got high standards. Obviously, when anyone goes to your socials, they will see that you've got high standards. Definitely, we know that. And a tiny action you could give to someone for this week if they are stuck where you were stuck before. Any advice? Any little tip?
Yeah, just don't stop. I'm still stuck till now. You're always gonna be stuck, you know. You're always gonna achieve something, and then you're gonna try to learn something else, and then you're gonna get stuck. It's just like a process. You're always gonna get stuck, and this is what's gonna make you grow.
Absolutely, yeah, exactly. You're going to be stuck in a different place. That's the only
Yeah,
thing, isn't it?
yeah,
So either you are stuck now here, or you are stuck in a little bit better place, in a place where you want to be, in a place which gives you more happiness, more fulfillment. But yeah,
yeah,
that's cool. You're going to be stuck anyway.
yeah. Don't worry.
So if you are listening and you feel like this is me, take the hint. You are not lazy. You are not broken. This is just your old identity. And yes, you're going to be stuck, but in a different place.
Yeah.
So Ieva, where can people find you?
People can find me in my salon, which is in Didcot. People can find me on Instagram. Yeah,
And we're going to be
Instagram.
posting the handles down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. And if you are a beauty pro who wants this kind of shift, keep an eye on In-DERM Academy.
Bye.